Hey guys, Brian, Victory 4x4. Today I want to show you a product that we have for the Toyota Tacoma. If you're looking for a way to organize your essential gear while also keeping a quick access, check out our center console Molle panel. You can see here we have a gun mounted in a clip mount holster, flashlight, knife. You can also mount your radios on here as well as Sharpies, whatever else that kind of falls between your seats. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to install them. Let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to install it in a second-gen Toyota Tacoma. And as you're going to see, the hardware pack is going to come with a bunch of different spacers and 4 screws. Now, you're not always going to use all the spacers. Like, for example, this second-gen truck, we're actually going to be using 2 spacers per side and 4 screws. So anyways, just kind of follow along as I show you. First thing you're going to want to do is slide the seat back and out of your way, like so. So here's your panel. It's going to work on both sides, so whether you're putting this on the passenger side or the driver's side, it's the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of set it in place here, so you're kind of following this radius. Now, what I'm going to use is a pick, because Sharpies don't really fit in here real well, but you might have like a fine point Sharpie that you might be able to use, but I'm just going to use this pick, and I'm going to go ahead and mark these 2 back holes here. Okay, so now I'm going to be using an 1/8 inch drill bit. Now you want to make sure that it's the right size for your screw so that you're not over drilling this. You only get 1 shot. So as you can see, the drill bit is smaller than the screw. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck that bad back in there. And I'm going to go ahead and drill these 2 holes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 and get them started. All I want to do is hold the panel in place so that I can mark the front holes better. So now with those 2 in place, you can see I can kind of push this against the panel. We are going to be putting spacers in there, but for marking's sake, it's better to just push this sucker up tight. That's why I'm leaving the screws loose in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and like so. I'm going to take those screws out and we'll drill the front. Okay, so now I'm going to put this panel back up. I'm going to loosely start these guys again. All right, so now we're going to use these spacers. We're actually going to put the spacer in behind here and down here as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the spacer in on the top one. So I'm just going to pull this panel back a little bit, put that on there, and then you're going to find the hole that you already started drilling. And you're going to go ahead and loosely install this guy. Like so. Next, we're going to use the spacer on the bottom down here and this screw. Okay, now you're going to have to pull the center console out to the panel or push the panel back. You're going to find the hole that you drilled and go ahead and start. So now we have both spacers in here, no spacer in the back, enough room for here to get your belt clip gun mounts or knife mounts or anything else you want to put in here. There's enough space. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up. You don't want to go crazy over tightening them. You just want to get everything kind of snug. So I'm going to start by getting this guy down here, followed by this one next, and then these 2 here. And that's installation on a second-gen Tacoma. Okay, so on a third-gen, 2016 and up, Toyota Tacoma, I'm going to show you guys how to install these. This is the hardware you're going to have. You're going to have 3 spacers and 3 screws per side on this. On this one, I'm going to show you guys a workaround. It's a little easier using a straight pick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this guy up into place like so. I'm going to press it flat against here. Then I'm going to take my pick and I'm going to go ahead and poke the hole in to get it marked. I'm going to come over here, poke and mark that one, and then the 3rd one. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this down. You're going to be able to see where I marked before with the punch. And I'm just going to kind of push it in like that. So all I'm doing is just giving it a little bit of a twist and a push. Just make sure that the pick you're using doesn't have a larger diameter than your screw. Like so. So next we're going to go ahead and put the panel up. I'm going to take one spacer and a screw on this back hole here just to get it started. I'm going to line it up with the hole that I just punched, and I'm going to go ahead and screw it in. So I just want to get this screw started and leave it loose the rest of the way. Next we're going to do the same thing up on top. The easiest thing to do is put your screw through, put your spacer on, and then line it up. Same thing, I'm going to loosely install this guy. Last one, spacer in the back, screw through here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and screw these in. You don't want to go crazy, you just want to get them a little bit snug. Like so. All right, now we're ready to load it up here. Okay guys, there's the installation on the Gen 2 and Gen 3 Toyota Tacoma. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at info@victory4x4.com or give us a call 269-353-1184. Hope to see you guys on the trail.